If you love crypto and you hate CBDCs, we love you. That's what we need to go after. All the other social issues should not matter at this point. This is the most important issue of our time. Individual, a criminal, or he is the most incompetent regulator we've ever had. We would like to see Warren Davidson push this bill. We will be in favor of it. And we want to see the contents of it. We want to know as soon as this bill is out and it's published, we want a timeline of when we can expect it. And we also want to know when it is published, how we can see it, how we can read it, and how we can spread this out to more people. Make no mistake, Ohio's 8th district. What are they doing here with Bitcoin? They're trying to squeeze out miners. Why? They want profitable miners to be controlled by the government so they can eventually get enough consensus to switch Bitcoin to proof of stake so you can call it a security. I'm telling you, that's the plan. Is it going to work? No, it's not going to work. Do they think it's going to work? Maybe. It's worth a shot in the dark. I don't think there's any way Bitcoin ever changes over to proof of stake. But remember this. I want you guys to remember this. And I got my character assassinated by the Bitcoin maxis for saying this, which there's only like 7 Bitcoin maxis left, so who cares? But the point is this. Bitcoin can change from proof of work to proof of stake. It is possible with the mechanics of the way the consensus runs, okay? It would have to have a majority of the nodes of the network, and it's never going to get that. That's not going to happen. However, that's not going to stop the government from trying to squeeze an angle that they think can work. Guys, that's why they're saying they want to go after Ethereum as a security now, because it's proof of stake. When it's proof of work, they couldn't do it. Guys, there's only one threat to the financial system. It's not Ethereum. It's not Algorand. It's not ICP. It's not Pepe. Maybe it's a Gensler coin. Who knows? But the point is this. The only threat is Bitcoin. Why do you think they're sitting? Do you think they're just like, oh, Bitcoin, you go ahead. You do your thing. The other altcoins, we're coming after you. But Bitcoin, the one threat to us, we're going to let you run. Guys, it's an angle. They're working an angle. And the Bitcoin maxis are too blind and too stupid to see it. They love being in Gary's pants. That's what they love. Like Corey Clipson, he loves going in Gary Gensler's pants. That's his number one place he wants to be. He wants to be like a little sugar glider, a little pet flying squirrel, crawl down there in Gary Gensler's little lizard, okay? And pat the lizard and say, good boy, good boy. Go after Ethereum, go after it. These guys are so blind by their own egos that they can't see that the government is positioning itself right now to go after Bitcoin. That's why we have to remove this administration as fast as we can. All right, moving on here. How many times did I tell you not to get in SWI until after it dumps? Mm-hmm. I've said it consistently on this channel. This is going to be a major coin, but only after it dumps. So let's check out what's going on with this. Wow. Look at that. How big of a drop is that? My gosh. It launched at $10,001. Wow.
What?
It's a 99.9% drop. 99.9% drop. Yeah. Did you get it? The marketing hype and the VCs behind some projects make those things not nearly as important. And SWI is one of them. Aptos is another one. Why do you think Aptos did so well? Now, of course, it got crushed when it first came out, just like SWI. But what did it do? It pumped like crazy. Why? It's got big money, VCs, and hype behind it all around the world. And I know this because I hear things and I talk to people. I knew SWI was going to be big a year ago, okay? Guys, sometimes you got to go with what's hot, regardless of the little details that separate it from something else. Does this mean you want to go all in on SWI? No. Is this going to be a top 20 project? For sure. By the end of the next bull run, if this thing does not get to the top 20 in market cap, I will get, what kind of tattoo should I get?
Oh, man.
What kind of tattoo should I get?
I don't know.
I don't know. I should get,
Some kind of...
I want to say a pig tattooed on me. I want to say a pig because sweet, like pig suey.
Pig suey.
I'll get a pig tattooed on me. If it does not at some point in the next bull run enter the top 20, I'll get a pig tattooed on me.
That's a big one.
That's a big one. That's a big one. Well, you guys know I took a picture with a pig while I was in the Bahamas. Yeah. And this is something I wanted to bring up. This is kind of what I was alluding to with the SWE stuff. Can you put a poll up about that? I want to pull up, are VCs good for crypto and NFTs? And I think the vast majority is going to say no. Okay. Now, here's the thing with VCs. A lot of these projects need money to get off the ground. However, a lot of these run into the founder's dilemma where they make so much money from the VCs, they no longer are motivated to continue on and push forward with, what's going on, with building their actual projects. So because of that, they get a bad rap because guess what? You guys ever seen these polls about exit or these tweets about exit liquidity and say influencers are using you for exit liquidity? The VCs are using you for exit liquidity. And why do they get no blame? Guys, why do you think a project like SWE dumps from the beginning? Because they get it on a seed round for like 10 cents. The project pumps up to $10 and they sell and they made 100x on their money, okay? And you're getting the leftovers and the price is just plummeting the entire time and you're just trying to get a position. This is why I do not buy coins when they come out. I was telling you guys this about SWE forever. For months and months, I've been telling you, don't buy SWE when it comes out. Wait until it drops. And we've seen this. This is what it's done. So right now we're looking, wow, look at this.
Like 50-50?
About 50-50. I'm shocked at this. Guys, what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be calling Warren Davidson's office live. You show the graphic here. There it is. Attention, BitSquad. Call your senator today. Who is Warren Davidson? Well, let's pull him up on Twitter real quick. Show you who he is. He is a Republican. We like Warren Davidson. We are on his side. He is against, obviously, he's against Gary Gensler. Now, here's his Twitter account. Oh, he follows me. Look at Warren Davidson follows me. That's a big flex right there. Well, I follow Warren Davidson too now. Look at that. You guys see he's a former Army Ranger serving in the 8th District in Congress from Ohio. Maybe when we go do an Ohio meetup, we could meet up with him. That would be really cool if he's there. But he famously put out in the hearing against Gary Gensler, he put out something about a bill that he was putting together to remove Gary Gensler. Well, through the trees, I've heard we haven't. Now, I wanted to preface this by saying, this is the best of my knowledge that I have right now. Something may have changed in the last couple of days that I'm unaware of, but I have been told that we don't actually have a copy of that bill, that bill is not actually out yet. And so what we want to do is we want to use our voice as the BitSquad, and we want to call Warren David's office, and we want to tell them we want the bill, we want Gary Gensler removed, and we want to see it, the first draft he's got. And of course, through doing all this, I think Drew actually has been in touch with Warren Davidson's people. Mm-hmm. We were just planning to do this morning, and maybe we can get him on the channel for an interview. That would be really awesome because we want to know what's going on with this. And we want to show you guys that we do have power. Now, you can contact. I want to talk about this. This is Warren Davidson's page here. You can't see the stake logo is covering it up on the top left here. But Warren Davidson, this is his contact page. All of your House and Senate representatives are going to have these forms, and you can email them with this information.
Bottom, scroll all the way to the bottom. Oh man, pull the bottom of the browser up. The call number right there, bottom left corner, Butler County District Office. Oh, not that far.
Yeah,
there you go. Right there.
Okay.
See that? Right.
Yeah.
This is the number right here.
Oh, that's it right there on the left side. Perfect. Okay. There we go.
That 513 number.
Oh, this is why this was pulled up the other day. I see it now. Now I understand. I get it why. But there you go. But I would always suggest calling, not emailing. The calls are going to be more impactful. So what we're going to do here live on the show is we are going to call Warren Davidson's office. And we're going to see. I've never called an office before, so I have no idea what to expect. We're going to show you how to do this. So 513-779-5400. We're going to call Warren Davidson's office. All right, here we go. It's better than calling lawyers in the Florida bar, am I right?
Yeah.
This is positive stuff. You probably get an answering machine, probably get a message, but they have to listen to every message. Remember that. That's why the messages are more powerful than
Thank you for calling the district offices of Congressman Warren Davidson.
Perfect.
If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. To leave a message, directory, press 7. You may stay on the line to repeat.
Hold it over.
We're going to leave a message, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wonder how long it
You have
gives you.
reached the voicemail box for the district offices of Congressman Warren Davidson.
I knew it was going to be a
Please
recording.
leave
I
your
knew
name, address, phone number, a brief message detailing how we may be of assistance, and we will return your call as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ben Armstrong. I'm calling on behalf of about 5 to 6 million people on social media. And we would really, you can reach me on Twitter at BitBoy_crypto. Warren Davidson follows me, so it'd be easy for him to send me a DM or for someone from your office too. We're representing the BitSquad, and we want to see the bill to remove Gary Gensler. Gary Gensler is the worst regulator we've had in the history of America. He met with the biggest fraud in the history of mankind at least 2 times over 6 months before the fall of FTX, which means either Gary Gensler is a corrupt individual, a criminal, or he is the most incompetent regulator we've ever had. We would like to see Warren Davidson push this bill. We will be in favor of it, and we want to see the contents of it. We want to know as soon as this bill is out and it's published, we want a timeline of when we can expect it, and we also want to know when it is published, how we can see it, how we can read it, and how we can spread this out to more people. Make no mistake, Ohio's 8th District. We all want Gary Gensler removed, and we stand in solidarity with Warren Davidson to do this. Thank you. On behalf of the BitSquad, BitBoy out. There we go. It's that easy, guys. That's how you do it. Now, here's the thing. You may be wondering, now, look, somebody said an intern, like, I've come to understand a lot of this, because here's what I used to say. That's stupid. They don't actually listen or to the phone calls. They don't actually read the messages. The Congress people and the senators themselves, you're correct. They do not. Their staff does. After getting to know 6 staff offices at Congress like very well when I went up to my visit to Washington, D.C., now I understand how it works. Yes, interns and staffers are the people that listen to these messages, and they also are the people who read all the emails. Well, the problem with emails is a lot of places, they want templates. They're going to be like the same email over and over again. So what that means is they're going to be able to look and see it and skim through it. There's probably nothing different than anybody else, and they can run through it really fast. However, the voicemails have to be listened to by law. Now, I don't know if it's technically by law, this part, but it is law that they have to listen to the voicemails from 0 seconds to completion. So the more that you guys actually do this, I want everybody, after the show's over, I want you to all call Warren Davidson's office. We want to let them know that we are coming for Gary Gensler. We want him removed. This is not being done for no action. We want this. The people want Gary Gensler removed. And BitSquad, we appreciate you guys. There we go. Let's do it.